Why, hello there, fellow adventurer. You wandered onto Rated T for TTRPG. I hope you like and subscribe.
Hey guys, we've got an Am I the Asshole today? Oh wait, no, it's not an Am I the Asshole. That was just what Katie found a bunch of. This one's actually just another D&D horror stories, but it's a first campaign, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it says, first campaign that left me confused and frustrated. I would say my first experiences as a player were varying types of bad to mediocre, so much so I would make jokes about it being my player curse. My first one was truly the worst. It horrid experience as someone who barely knew the game and was repeatedly asked by at the time BF to play to the point I gave in. I felt very out of place, even though the DM was a very nice person and did help me fill out my character, a paladin drow. He was only telling me what to put and not really what it all meant in the game or how it would be used. To make it worse, one of my other friends who had experience in play D&D gave me crap about my character class and race choice, saying my character was not realistic for a drow to have the class. Fast forward to the campaign I did was joining this game partly started in and set up to meet at the typically town's bar. There was no session zero or meeting the other players besides the BF and DM, and as one could predicted, I was awkward when I did try to roleplay and constantly asked how to use my sheet.
Aw. I
Yeah.
can't stand players who are like, that race doesn't make sense for that class. Like, it's Dungeons and Dragons. Have fun playing whatever you want to play, doing whatever you want to do. That's the
Also,
whole point.
that's not your character. Like, that's that
Yeah,
person's character. Like,
yeah.
that shouldn't matter.
Let them do what they want to do.
Yeah.
You can make sense to yourself.
Basically, like, that person made their own character. Like, it's not up to
Yeah,
you if it makes sense, like you said. Like, it's
yeah.
just, I don't know. It makes me
I
annoyed.
totally agree.
It's annoying. Anyhow, it says this made it difficult for me to follow what the storyline was supposed to be or enjoy combat. The DM also seemed to be the kind who was really into combats and not even in the fun, expressive, or descriptive kind either.
Oh, crunchy.
That's
Just
kind
doing
of,
numbers.
yeah, just kind of like, okay, XP, XP. That's kind of what it seems like. Like, I love XP, but like, also, I
Yeah, but could
don't,
you imagine if I gave no descriptors to like your guys' scenery and like what's going on in the monster fights, like what the monsters are
yeah,
doing?
that's,
Instead, it's just like, he's there,
yeah,
punch it, roll the dice. What'd you get? Cool, that number, he's got this much health left. Cool, he does this, rolls the dice. Like, it makes it just like a robotic
that's
experience.
what I'm saying is like, I love XP, but like, I do not just like going through the fights not knowing like
Yeah.
exactly what's happening.
Yeah, that's why like you always prefer to have a
Yeah,
map drawn.
yeah, I like the maps because it shows me what's going on.
Yeah.
The most he would describe is where the enemy moved, what they used, and maybe he might give a bodily location of where it hits. Nothing grand or exciting, in my opinion. So, combat normally would take up 80 or 90% of the sessions, with some travel here and places. My then BF had a powerful character that was able to do multiple things per turn and very agile as a way of the drunken monk. Is that? Sorry, I don't know what that kind of race that
Oh,
is.
the lion. That's the Leonin, which is the really
Leonin.
cool like anthropomorphic lion race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
See, I've never heard that
they're
one.
pretty cool.
Okay.
Bobby played
Uh,
one once.
wait, what?
Bobby's played one
Oh,
once.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that. Okay.
that was towards the beginning of our campaign. I don't think you were in yet.
No, I wasn't in yet. Even though the DM and him were friends, it was clear that the DM did not like his character, and thus every session that followed felt like it had to be harder. It got to the point that the DM told him to make a new character, and he
What?
yeah, then it says he just pooped out of existence.
Dude,
What?
I was thinking that was so fun because I was like, oh, that's like me hating you guys all being at level 20 and like constantly trying to ramp
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
difficulty. But to just be like, nope, I'm tired of your super broke character. Just get him out, make a new one. That's messed up.
That's so bad. I hate that because it's just like, come on. Like, I understand, but at the same time, like, you can't just bye. That's terrible.
Oh man. that kind of a playthrough, the boyfriend should not be asking his girlfriend to join that kind of a campaign.
No,
That
unless
sounds rough.
yeah, because I was gonna say, it seems like the boyfriend has like a bunch of experience, or at least some, like
Yeah.
enough, to know, if this was gonna turn out or not.
Yeah. So he should also spend the time to help his girlfriend actually learn the game.
Yeah, you would think so, but
Yeah.
this was roughly on the fourth session, which ended up being the last, since the other two players and I felt that the combat was too much and spoke to the DM. He decided to just end the campaign instead of just doing a bit less combat.
Aw.
That's kind of that sucks. I don't like
Yeah.
that. I don't like that he was just like, okay,
Plus, that like traumatizes you into thinking you can't talk to your dungeon master.
right? Like,
Like, bro, that is the wrong response to have.
I don't like that.
Take some constructive criticism, take the
Right?
feedback, and adjust.
I still did not know what the story was about or how to player, or I'm assuming this is how to be a player, until my third campaign I joined. Sorry if my writing was awkward. Okay.
Oh, okay. So at least they kind of kept playing, even though
Yeah,
their boyfriend kind of. It sounds like they kind of begged them into it. Maybe not forced if they had some interest and kept playing some games. So that's good.
I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm assuming once they learn the game, they're kind of like, okay, I'm like still interested in this, but maybe that was just a bad experience.
Having to go through two campaigns and then finally kind of like finding your groove in a third campaign. That's not the worst. I think you are going through a fairly unfortunately typical experience. I mean, how long do you think that you like how many sessions would you say it took before you were kind of starting to feel your groove?
It took me a while, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I've never really done role playing ever, so like when I started doing Dungeons and Dragons, I was kind of like, okay, I don't know like what to do, like how do I role play, like what do I do? And so I feel like maybe 6 months in, I finally was like, okay, I kind of like I understand the mechanics, like I understand the rules, like I can just go forward with this. And now that I've been in other campaigns, it's been kind of fun. And now I'm DMing, so it's like
Yeah.
I got into that point where I'm just like, okay, I understand most of the game and I can role play now. Like it's been kind of nice.
What was really funny in my experience is I didn't really start feeling like I understood how to be a player until I actually started being a dungeon master, because I had a similar experience with that player. Was I would constantly, from my own choice, just kind of have my dungeon master like make my character for me. Like I'd answer his general questions or I'd have like a rough idea of what I wanted, but I didn't really understand the mechanics to know what I was doing until I finally read the books and decided to become and try and be a dungeon master. And doing that has really helped me flourish and come out of my shell as a player as well. Like when we're running in my brother's
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah.
Being Iota is a lot of fun. I enjoy doing it quite a lot.
Um, I think what also helped me with like you were talking about character like breakdown, like the breakdown of the sheet. Um, I was I like that I ask you questions, or anybody else, and they're willing to help me. I mean, we're
And
all
we go in
friends.
like how to actually use it,
Yeah,
not
like
just, yeah,
yeah,
this.
I mean, we're all friends, but it's like nice that I have my friends that are able to just be like, okay, this is what this means, and like points it out in the book, because then you're actually understanding it.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear in the comments down below what your guys' experiences for your first campaign were. Were you feeling like a total newbie, didn't do any research, and just floundered around like a fish out of water, hoping to just figure it out, which is a lot of people's experience. There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. Or were you like totally just nerded out on it? You read all the books, you figured out how everything works mechanically, and then you're at the table and your expectations were just shattered because nobody was prepared for you, the new player, to be that ready. I would love to hear anybody's first experience
Yeah,
because it's so unique.
or even advice to people in the
Yeah,
comments. Like
yeah,
honestly, like that's helpful too for people who are doing their research
yeah.
even.
That's a good call out. Let's get
Mm,
some advice down in
yeah.
the comments below.
Yeah.
Just comment, "This is my advice," or "My first campaign." And with that, that's the whole story. A bit of a short one, but I think Serenity here is ready to sign us off.
Yes.
Don't forget to lick that like button and subscribe.